2013's corporate announcement and professional development call. My name is Jay Rudman, and I am CEO and co-founder of Paperly. Tonight's conversation is titled, A Look Back, A Look Forward. The goal tonight is to reflect back on successes accomplished in 2013, as well as to take a sneak peek at what's in store for 2014. In addition, we will have the privilege of learning from Dee Dee McCoy, Paperly's Director of Field Development, how we should already be prepping for the new year, including setting goals, filling our open day calendar, and following up on holiday sales. And finally, we will conclude tonight by revealing January's Hostess promotion, plus another surprise announcement. Be sure to stick around till the end to learn more. That said, we have so much to share. Let's jump right in with a few corporate announcements. Of course, the December Hostess promotion is in full swing. Hostesses earn a free set of 25 personalized thank you notes, a $32.95 value. Remember, your hostesses can choose any of Paperly's designs and colors. You can find the PDF of this promotion within your virtual office under Downloads and then Current Promotions. Ordering instructions, including the ordering code, the product ID for this promotion, can be found there as well. Please bring this PDF to wherever you travel for the upcoming holidays. You can easily combine orders that occur around the Christmas table into a party. You might be amazed how much business occurs during the latter part of December. Think about it. Everyone that sees a personalized product purchased from you when it's opened as a Christmas present will want one too. In addition, the Self-Thinking Stamp gift certificate promotion continues in full swing, although it does expire this Friday, December 13th. For those that have never seen this product before, it takes a little bit to explain. Basically, it's a self-thinking stamp without the personalized piece. So the customer receives, as part of the gift certificate box, the stamping mechanism, a promotion code for a personalized polymer, black ink, and free shipping to the recipient. However, the free shipping is not for the gift certificate box itself, but instead, it's when the recipient places her order for the personalized polymer, and that's an important distinction to be made. All of Paperly's designs are available with this gift certificate, minus the 2 custom stamps. Truly, this is an ideal last-minute personalized product. I thought it would be appropriate for me to update everyone on the Paperly CVSL Alliance. I hope by now everyone has had the chance to read and feel comfortable with the proposed alliance. The critical piece to the whole puzzle is that Paperly will continue to operate as a standalone entity. I know I've mentioned this before, but it bears repeating. There will be no mixing of sales forces or product lines among the sister organizations within the CVSL family. We'll be working on a way to enable you, the consultant, to be a shareholder of the larger entity, and you might be able to benefit from exclusive offers and promotions from CVSL sister organizations, which are a number of them right now: Longer Burger, Tomboy Tool, Your Inspiration at Home, etc. CVSL's largest deal to date has been the acquisition of Longer Burger. It's a basket company. If you're not familiar with them, I invite you to go investigate more about Longer Burger online. Since that deal was first announced, I've had the privilege of visiting both CVSL's headquarters in Dallas as well as Longer Burger's headquarters in Columbus, Ohio. Both of these visits with their senior management have further assured me this is the right decision for Paperly. One of the most exciting facets to this relationship are all the resources Paperly might be able to tap into. For example, some of the initial low-hanging fruit, we'll call it, may be things like a preferred shipping rate that Paperly can take advantage of, some marketing capabilities, and enhanced customer service, and this is just to name a few. We hope to be able to share more news as definitive agreements are settled upon. Excuse me. We are all set to send tomorrow the next edition of Paperly's e-newsletter called Paperly Clips. The general themes for the e-newsletter, as shown here, include December's Hostess promotion, the Self-Thinking Stamp Gift Certificate promotion, both of which I previously discussed, the January's Hostess promotion, which I will share at the end of tonight's conversation, as well as a highlight of New Year's cards, since those are still available. In addition, and here is a foreshadowing of one of the surprises I will speak of later in today's conversation, there is a starter kit promotion that will be highlighted as part of the Paperly Clips. Late last week, we automatically imported your contacts from your virtual office into your e-newsletter account, assuming you subscribe. Of course, you're welcome to add to your contacts within the e-newsletter portal directly. You must do it tonight, however, because the e-newsletter, the Paperly Clips, will be sent early tomorrow. It's also a good time for you to enter the portal and adjust your welcome message accordingly. As most of you know, listening to tonight's conversation, we've already passed a couple of key cutoff dates for plates, bowls, platters, and self-thinking stamps, as well as for most of our personalized stationery and hard good items for ground delivery. However, please understand Paperly continues to accept orders, and there remains the possibility, and I underline possibility, that products may be delivered before Christmas, although we cannot assure it. Of course, expedited shipping remains a possibility, but please note that 2-day and overnight shipping does not necessarily speed up the production process. Instead, it speeds up the shipping time. In addition, the fee as highlighted here is per product and not per order. Even if you plan to take a break from order taking, this doesn't mean you should stop working on your Paperly business. Dee Dee will speak in a few minutes of the activities you should be taking now to ensure your Paperly business prospers, in 2014. I wanted to provide a quick update on Trifold and Gatefold cards. Because we were relatively late to the game with this release, I wanted just a minute to remind you that the Trifold and Gatefold cards are available. You can find the 2-page PDF in your virtual office as well as using the link shown here. One Trifold card in particular highlights the new year, and New Year's cards are a great example of how your Paperly business can continue forward through year's end. As a reminder, these New Year cards will be highlighted in tomorrow's Paperly Clips e-newsletter. Continuing with the corporate announcements, I want to congratulate Betsy Campbell and MQ Dwyer for earning the 7,000 points required to visit home office in late February. Many, many, many more of you are right on the cusp on just about earning that trip. Remember, qualification as initially proposed ends at the end of this year, December 31st of this year. Because so many of you are on the cusp, however, we are taking an unprecedented step of extending the qualification period. Let me repeat that. We are extending the qualification period through the end of January. This is a big announcement, and we're excited about it, and we will share it with the rest of the consulting community for those that are not listening to the recording as soon as possible. For all those of you that are so very close, I hope you work hard to achieve the few points you need to earn the trip. As a reminder, points are earned from both personal sales and recruiting. You get 1 Paperly point for each $1 in personal sales volume, and you get 500 Paperly points for each new direct recruit that joins your Paperly team during the qualification period. And remember, the qualification period has now been extended and has a lifetime personal sales volume, PSV, that exceeds $750 by the end of the qualification period. So there is still an opportunity to get that boost. There's still plenty of time for those people, especially right on the cusp, to earn that trip to home office. And the final corporate announcement is a reminder about January's book club. As mentioned in today's good news, professional development and continuous learning are core to Paperly's principles. We want you to be thriving entrepreneurs, and that personal improvement is so necessary for you to do so. Therefore, I highly recommend you read the book we've chosen called The Flip-Flop CEO and join our upcoming book club on Thursday, January 9th. Buy this book, take it with you on vacation or during your Christmas holiday. By reading this book, I guarantee you'll learn something new to help your Paperly business. Now it's time to look back at all that we, and by we I mean you, home office, customers, hostesses, partners, employees, everyone tied to Paperly has accomplished in 2013. And boy, it's a long and satisfying list of accomplishments. I wanted to start by recognizing some of Paperly's consultants who have excelled in their business and deserve all the success they've achieved. To begin with, a hearty congratulations to Betsy Campbell, who has achieved the highest personal sales volume, PSV, in 2013 so far. Of course, the year's not over. Not to be outshined, we have an entire list of top 6 PSV performers. They all need to be highlighted. Honor Cannon, Amy Cantor, Mariana Freihuber, Julie Hoser, and Claire Standish. Amazingly, these top 6 have accounted for over 25% of Paperly's PSV in the entire year of 2013. That deserves a big wow and a hearty congratulations. As you'll see in a few minutes, I have high aspirations for these top performers in 2014, and we'll speak to that when we speak towards the looking forward. But congratulations to all these amazing performers. Not surprising, many of the consultants mentioned on the previous slide have been with Paperly for an extended period of time. Therefore, I wanted to make sure to highlight some of Paperly's newer consultants who have achieved success so very quickly and amazingly. First, MQ Dwyer. She enrolled in August, and she's averaging nearly $2,000 of personal sales volume per month since her enrollment. Michelle Hall enrolled just over a month ago, and already she's had 7 parties totaling nearly $2,500 in personal sales volume. Congratulations to both MQ and Michelle. Both their success is important to share with your potential teammates. Why? Because it is possible to be successful from the get-go, and that needs to be communicated with any of your potential recruits. It certainly takes effort. MQ and Michelle have worked very hard to achieve their success, but it is important to know you can be successful from the start. Accolades also need to go to the following consultants who have decided that replicating themselves ensures that potential customers and hostesses are always well served. This is about team building. I must share with you that Lori Greek has 17 active teammates, first line, second line, third line, all the way down to fourth line. 4 of them are at her first level. 1 of her first levels is actually a team leader. To show you what 17 teammates can do is that their team sales volume, TSV, exceeded $9,000 in November. Not far behind is Mariana Freihuber, who has 7 active first-level teammates. So Lori has 17 total teammates, but Mariana has 7 at her first level, direct recruits. When you roll that up, her November TSV, or team sales volume, neared $6,000. Claire Standish has 5 active first-level teammates, with a November TSV of $8,000. Honor Cannon has 3 active first-level teammates located in 3 states, so geographically, it's not necessary for these individuals to be neighbors of yours. In fact, sometimes the geographic distance can prove beneficial, as you can tap into some untapped or unsaturated marketplaces. And Michelle Hall and Brad Howard added teammates very recently in their very first week with Paperly. And that just shows the excitement and enthusiasm they have towards starting their Paperly business can flow to their friends and families who also might be interested in joining the Paperly team. The Paperly opportunity is so unique, be it the products we offer, the unsaturated markets we serve, the culture we've created. It'd be a shame if we all don't share it with everyone we know. You're truly doing your business a disservice if you're not daily sharing it with people you care about. I want to congratulate all the people on this slide and who aren't necessarily mentioned on this slide who are building their teams and sharing the Paperly opportunity with those people they care about. Again, congratulations to all those consultants recognized today. You deserve the shout out you received. Now on to some corporate improvements that occurred throughout 2013 as we continue to look back at all of our accomplishments. First, let's highlight some marketing improvements. These are important to highlight not only for those who have been with Paperly for an extended period of time, but for those that are new to Paperly to appreciate how far we've come. In July, we launched new websites, both paperly.com as well as mypaperly.com. They are far superior in terms of aesthetics, in terms of usability, in terms of ease of information and access. It's hard to believe we lived as long with our old websites as we did, so we're very proud of what we've accomplished. We also launched a second version of our preview technology. Our first version only carried us so far. The second version is far superior. It's a huge step forward. We completely understand there's still a lot of work to be done, but we are committed to making it work, and we're very comfortable and confident that we will get there. We also launched new shipping rates in September. It seems like long ago, but it was only just a few months ago. We truly wanted to remove any barriers you, the consultant, may have felt towards being successful with one-to-one selling. Remember, Paperly can work regardless of how you sell, be it parties, one-to-one engagements, at multi-vendor events. Whatever works for you, Paperly can do it, and hence the new shipping rates support that. We also launched a slew of new marketing materials, of which I've highlighted a few here, but there's many, many, many more. If you have not explored the ones highlighted here or additional ones, I highly recommend you log into your virtual office, go to the download section, and explore, because there's some amazing material out there. These are direct outgrowth, by the way, of feedback and requests from you. We know that many of you have found great success with these materials, so I invite you all to reinvestigate them. They truly can help your business. Let's continue with the marketing improvements. One of the things we did in 2013 was we initiated a calendar of opportunity calls 2 times per month. And I will be the first to say that the conversion rate on those who attend these calls is outstanding. I highly recommend you invite your prospective teammates to these calls. You should attend too if you don't. We plan to release the calendar for 2014's opportunity calls in the coming days. We've kind of modified the calendar a little bit. Plus, we're planning to have a 24/7 dial-up opportunity call option. More information on that coming soon. Another big step we took forward with marketing improvements is consultant incentives. We did many, of which just a few of the more popular ones are highlighted here on this slide. We plan to offer many, many more in 2014. The reception and feedback to these has been off the charts. We also, for many of you who have not been around, aren't aware of this, in March we had absolutely incredible Kid Day, also called AIKD. For the newer consultants, AIKD is the opportunity for adults to write a letter to kids, be it their own child, a neighbor, or whomever, to tell them how absolutely incredible they truly are. In 2013, we had Paperly consultants and customers handwrite hundreds of letters to deserving kids. We've already begun discussions with Campfire, the not-for-profit group that oversees AIKD, about expanding Paperly's participation in 2014. Stay tuned for more information. We also dramatically improved our catalogs. We've listened to your feedback and made a ton of improvements. For example, we are now able to incorporate Paperly's fonts on virtually all of our products. We reorganized the layout by collection, which was a strong piece of feedback we received from consultants. We sprinkled photos of, we'll call it, products in use throughout the catalog. We know it was a big step forward, but we still have a long way to go with these catalogs. In the coming days, many of you will be hearing from Dee Dee asking for specific feedback regarding the catalogs. I invite everyone to share your opinion, since we want the catalog to reflect what you want, not what home office wants. Furthermore, in 2013, we greatly advanced professional development. We launched a book club process, or a book club event. As mentioned earlier, because professional development and continuous learning are so core to Paperly, that we wanted these book clubs as an opportunity for you to expand your thinking about direct selling, about business, about entrepreneurship, about many different things. I love the book clubs. Please remember, the book club is a conversation that is only as good as your input, so please participate. I guarantee you, if you read these books shown here, or the book coming up for the January book club, you will learn something that you can immediately apply to your business. Another area of professional development is video training. If you haven't explored all the various training videos that we've created, please do so at your earliest convenience. You can find them from the homepage of your virtual office, or by going to paperly.com/training-video. Another significant accomplishment in professional development was our Leader's Guide. This is very similar to our Roadmap to Success, our 12-week Roadmap to Success for new consultants, but this guide provides a roadmap for our new and existing leaders. It is an absolute must-read and follow along for all of our new and future leaders. And finally, we started All-Star Calls. Now, we've selected Paperly's existing and future leaders to participate in a handful of these calls. If you're currently not an All-Star, the easiest way to get invited is to begin to dramatically grow your Paperly business. If your Paperly business gains significant traction, and we recognize that, we will reach out to you and invite you to participate in these All-Star Calls. So it's something that all of you should aspire to participate with. Of course, you remain at the center of everything we do, and that's why professional development is so critical to Paperly now as well as in the future. Looking at operational improvements, we made a tremendous amount of them. Fulfillment centers. We consolidated into fewer fulfillment centers, thereby enabling more items to go into a single box. This helps eliminate any confusion among the recipients of our products as to where the rest of their products might be. We're very proud of that, and we'll continue to try to consolidate when possible. We've cut our production days. We still advertise 5 to 7 production days. During the non-holiday season, we were spinning things out within 2, 3, 4, up to 5 production days. So we're very proud of that. And we've done both of those things while dramatically reducing our error rate. Now, errors still happen. We'll be the first to admit it, and they are painful when they happen. For you, for the customer, for the hostess, and for home office. Yet we have reduced the error rate. We track it. We know it's going down, and we're proud of it. We still have a lot of work to do, but we've made significant strides, and I like the track we're on. We launched the Support Center, and it's working. It's working wonderfully, and we're so excited about it. Thanks to all of you that are using it religiously. I've even been told by more than one consultant that they are reading the new entries that consultants are posting within the Support Center on a weekly basis, just so they can keep up to date, and that's very exciting. Another operational improvement is that we're returning your earned commissions faster. In 2012, prior to this year, we only were able to cut checks for commissions. Now we are doing direct deposits, and therefore they're ending up in your bank account even days faster and reducing the possibility of missing checks, uncashed checks, lost mail, etc. All these things are very exciting, and we look forward to what 2014 holds for operational improvements. And finally, in 2013, one of the things I want to reflect back on is conference. We held a wonderful consulting conference in Orlando. We had a fabulous group of attendees. We shared so many best practices. We brainstormed solutions for improving personal businesses as well as home office. We learned about new products and initiatives that Paperly is undergoing. We had a ton of fun. We even held a few impromptu meetings at the pool, so there was some relaxation as well. All in all, it was a huge success, and I was so excited and pumped and jazzed and enthused by 2013 conference. Which brings us really as the perfect segue to what 2014 holds. When we start looking forward to what 2014 holds, the best place to start actually is where we just ended 2013's conversation, which is in conference. So Conference 2014, which is the first time we're really speaking to it, I'm excited for it. We wholeheartedly appreciate the time and expense associated with attending conference. It's a big commitment on your part and one that is not easily made. Therefore, we're going to shake things up a little bit this year. And instead of a big national conference, we're going to bring conference to you with multiple regional conferences. If you think about what the layout of Paperly Consultants look like across the map, they generally fall along 4 major corridors, which Paperly can travel from city to city. Can anyone say road trip? The advantages of doing these types of regional conferences are many, including 1, for you, they are less expensive and require less time away from your family. 2, they are easier for an entire team to attend. 3, they are more intimate in nature. 4, they provide a great recruiting opportunity. You can bring prospective teammates to meetings so they can get a feeling for Paperly, our culture, our thoughts, our principles, etc. I'm very excited about these regional conferences, and dates and details will be coming very, very, very soon. In addition, it's important for me to impart with you some of the strategic initiatives and objectives that Paperly will be undergoing in 2014. First and foremost is that 2014 is the year, and I'm committed to this, that Paperly will promote its first director. In fact, it might be multiple directors. I cannot wait. We have a number of team leaders right on the cusp. That's the first stepping stone towards part of my 5-year plan, which is to make many of you listening to this conversation $100,000 plus earners. One key part to this is what we're calling the Business Development Leaders Program, or BDL for short. You'll be hearing more about the BDL in coming days, but it's a comprehensive program to ensure a number of things, including leads getting allocated to existing and future leaders, activities within the leader guide being adhered to, and much, much, much more. So be on the lookout for what this BDL program is. At the same time, we're going to have our first level of our first directors. We have to ensure that the Paperly opportunity remains available for everyone, for all types of direct sellers, be it hobbyists, part-timers, career-oriented, etc. Many of Paperly's marketing materials will begin to reflect the various types of direct sellers that can be successful with Paperly. For all types of sellers to be successful, be it career-oriented at one side of the spectrum or hobbyists and part-timers at the other side of the spectrum, Paperly needs to keep things very, very, very simple. Simplicity is going to be a resounding cry of mine throughout 2014 and beyond, and you'll be hearing more about simplicity in the coming days. Another important strategic objective is to recognize and reward success. We've done so tonight, and we will continue to do so with our short-term and immediate gratification of consultants' rewards and incentives, and some longer-term ones as well. And then finally, technology remains at the core of this, be it preview, be it website, be it mobile, be it so many different things. What I'm excited about is that during my visit to Longaberger, I spent some time speaking with their technology team, who I will have access to. I'm so excited about the intellectual horsepower and resources Paperly will be able to tap into, assuming the CVSL Alliance is consummated. There's also a number of marketing initiatives that Paperly will undergo in 2014, including that we will ensure we're providing you the tools you need to be successful, such as marketing materials. Those are the branded marketing materials that are found currently within the marketing portal. We will continue to try to do brand building around Paperly and advertising of that. We will continue to try to focus in on cause marketing and fundraising opportunities. The Absolutely Incredible Kid Day is one of those, but we'd like to expand our presence on that because we appreciate that we need to have policies that are available for consultants to do fundraising successfully, but also cause marketing, because cause marketing can help drive brand, help drive a good cause, help drive growth in your business. And finally, catalog improvement. As I alluded to earlier, we will be contacting many of you in the very near term. Catalog improvement remains at one of the top of our list of priorities for 2014. With all that said, you've now heard about what 2014 looks like from a corporate perspective. It's now time to learn how you need to prep for 2014. I'm going to take a moment here to switch over and invite Paperly's Director of Field Development, Dee Dee McCoy, to lead this part of the conversation. Dee Dee, I've just unmuted you and I gave you control of the keyboard. You want to go ahead and try it?
Sure. Jay, can you confirm that you can hear me okay?
I can.
Okay, great. Well, hello and welcome to our professional development portion of the call for December of 2013, and it's called Prepping for the New Year. You may be feeling as though this is such a hectic time of the year with the hustle and bustle of the holidays, but by taking the next couple of weeks to prepare for January and beyond, you'll see really great benefits to your Paperly business. I'm going to show you some simple steps to help you have a super successful beginning to 2014. Okay, Jay, are you still there? I'm having trouble changing the slide.
I'll go ahead and do so for you.
Okay, great. So as you're preparing for January 2014, I'd like you to reflect on these 3 questions. The first being, what will you do to move your Paperly business forward in the new year? If you're new, then you'll probably want to spend time focusing on kickstarting your business. If you're a seasoned consultant, you may want to set a personal challenge. The second question is, how are you willing to invest in your Paperly business? Maybe you're going to spend time focusing on marketing yourself or team building. Your passion will definitely drive your business and take you very far too. And the third question is, what are some ways to plan ahead and stay organized? So as you plan for your business in 2014, you'll want to spend the next couple of weeks planning, taking action, and even focusing on creating an organized workspace. Now the quote at the end or at the bottom of the screen, I really enjoy it. Sometimes you have to look back in order to understand the things that lie ahead. The simple act of reflecting on your business and your previous experiences makes you stronger as you evaluate your progress. All right, so as you get ready for the new year, setting goals is so important. January is always a great time to set new goals, just as you do when you make resolutions. I recommend working on writing your goals down now instead of waiting until January. So when January begins, right from the beginning, you're ready from the get-go. Remember that a written goal has a greater chance of success and even greater chance when shared with others. Our goal worksheet has been updated, so you're able to type on it. It's actually a PDF form, and you can email it to home office to share with us if you'd like, or you can even print a copy for yourself. So very easy to fill out, and I highly recommend that you do spend some time writing down your goals and your major focus. Okay, I also recommend really sharing your goals with others. Again, it's very powerful and motivating when other people know of your goals. Another idea is to create a vision board, posting pictures of your ultimate goal on this vision board. When you see this, you'll be reminded of your goal and be motivated to take action. In a few minutes, I'll talk about coding your calendar and how valuable that is, and also tracking your activities, and then reflecting on your success and revising it if necessary. Okay, so as you're prepping for 2014, I said that I was going to talk about coding your calendar. Last year, we implemented some paperly calendars that have important dates and a key for coding your calendar, so you're scheduling and carving out your time focused on your paperly business and other priorities. So here I have an example of January 2014 calendar. We have updated paperly calendars from January to March of 2014. These are now available in the virtual office download. Here's a sample of a calendar that has already been coded, just as an example. The calendars are helpful for writing and tracking your monthly goals, sales, and recruits. There's a code on each month to remind you that you can highlight days that are dedicated to family and friends, to your paperly business, and also to travel time. We've added some dates to keep you organized, such as paperly book club call that's coming up on January 9th, our corporate announcement and professional development calls, when the newsletter is sent out, and also the 2 opportunity calls. You'll notice that we have modified our opportunity call dates a little bit. We're going to try out doing an opportunity call on a Thursday in the middle of the month. It'll be a daytime call and then an evening call on the last Wednesday of the month. We've also sprinkled in some other fun dates and holidays on each month of the calendar. These are just some dates where you may wish to promote booking a party, such as National Handwriting Day. That would be a great day to have a paperly party. So I recommend printing out these calendars today and begin coding and carving the days that you're available to work on your business. Knowing your availability is incredibly helpful when you have parties to book and when you call potential hostesses. All right, another new document is Paperly's Activity Tracker. This tracker is a tool for you to analyze how and where you spend your time. The idea is to draw tally marks near each activity on the corresponding days of the week. The key activities are connections, new contacts made, parties and events attended or held, new bookings created, time on team support, administrative work, and professional development. It sounds like a lot, but actually if you are tracking your activities, you are building an activity muscle when you use this sheet and documenting when you reward yourself. So we have a section where you are actually marking that you officially rewarded yourself for the activities that you've completed for your business. You're also reminded of your main goal or focus each week when you use this. There's a space for you to write your reflections, notes, and follow-ups for the following weeks ahead. I recommend printing 4 to 6 copies at a time and filling out the dates and your goal in advance. So this is going to help you really stay organized and focused on what your main goal is, but also analyze where you've spent a lot of your time. Okay, the next new activity worksheet is the contact sheet. If you're a new consultant, you can begin to list all the people you know and code your contacts as warm market or cold market. If you're a seasoned consultant, you can use this to keep a record of who you know or your most recent connections and customers, etc. This running record is helpful for everybody for documenting your follow-up dates, comments, and whether they are part of your warm or cold market. The idea is to also brainstorm who could use Paperleaf products and to turn your warm market into your cold market. I'm sure you'll be very surprised when you start creating your list here of contacts that there are just so many people that could use Paperleaf products. Okay. Also, as the new year approaches, be mindful of your marketing and advertising strategy. You may want to consider finding new ways to reach target audiences, like local businesses, stay-at-home moms, schools, fundraisers, and more. One-to-one appointments can be very lucrative in January. Think about networking and out-of-the-box ways to increase your visibility. When you do something different or unusual or unexpected, uniqueness is a wonderful quality. People will remember your efforts and create your efforts to create memorable experiences. You may want to also experiment with social media. Consider creating a Paperleaf blog, post pictures of your recent events and parties, share ideas for your products. Blogs can really show credibility and could generate many online leads. Right, so you may also want to experiment with Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest if you haven't already. Okay, the next section is about following up and how it makes you memorable. Now is a really great time to work on reorders, now and into January. For seasoned consultants, you'll want to touch base with customers who've ordered consumable items to replenish supplies or check in to make sure they were satisfied with their purchase. Customer service in this way is so appreciated and valued, so be sure to take some time for this follow-up. And while you're doing this, ask for referrals. I know it may seem hard at first, but it's a really, really great habit to get into. You may want to consider creating your own referral system in January. So when you call your customers, you could say, I'm implementing a new referral system in January that I want to tell you about. You may also want to ask, who do you know? Who do you know who would love the product, who would love the opportunity? And then as noted in our Good News newsletter today, you may want to consider sending a video of yourself to customers, posts, and prospects. This is another way that you can be unique and stand out among the crowd and definitely be remembered. And the last key part of the follow-up is to send handwritten notes, obviously on Paperleaf stationery, to your customers. It's better late than never, so if you haven't done this already, you could go back and it will be noticed. I recently read that 99% of snail mail is opened, and it's especially open when it's a special handwritten note. If you're like me, fun mail is what I open first, and even after all the other mail, I still go back to that fun mail again. All right, here are some booking ideas for January. This call actually falls at a perfect time because right now is the time that you can spend to get ready for January and beyond. So there's a myth that January is a hard month to book parties. You may want to consider organizing a booking blitz. So you're setting a time frame. Maybe you're going to spend 2 to 3 days and you're going to go through your entire contact list, define your goal. Maybe you want to book 5 to 7 parties in January. You're going to call everybody and you're going to book those parties and then you're going to reward yourself. This is another idea is to, when Jay mentioned later on in the call about the January host promotion, we'll be following with a PDF of the January host promotion. So consider mail out the January host promotion to all of your potential and past hosts, but doing this after Christmas, so between December 26th and the 31st. Right on there that they should contact you for your available dates. Again, snail mail is going to be noticed. Sometimes during the holidays, email gets overlooked. It may be hard to connect with your host, by phone or by email or by text. So you can call them, but I also recommend mailing out that promotion. You may want to plan a host appreciation event for your own theme party. And create a poster of what a host will receive when she hosts a party. You can include information about the average party total, which was over $500 in November, the rewards that a host can earn, and the total savings. So when you show the products that add up to the amount of the host's credit, this visual can be so powerful for showing the rewards and why someone should have a party, especially if they're interested in many items. All right, for those interested in growing or building teams, here are some ideas and thoughts. Love the product, share the product, and teach others to do the same. It's really that simple. When you follow this idea, you will definitely see your team grow. Commit to sharing and watch your team grow. Sharing the opportunity is being unselfish and is often received as a compliment. Even if they say no, many times you'll get the thank you. Thank you for asking. And the more no's that you hear, the closer you'll be to yes. It really only takes the power of a few teammates or partners to change your life. And some of our leaders are experiencing that right now. It's very energizing and motivating and so much fun to see teammates succeed and build their own businesses. Take some time to reflect on your Paperly story, who you are, where you've been, how you were introduced to Paperly, and what it's doing for you. You are developing your story library when you do this, when you share this with others, and your story really does have an impact on others. Okay, so to summarize, there are many resources that are available to you in your virtual office to help you plan for a successful January and beyond. It's really about setting aside some time in the next 2 weeks to work on and plan your goals. Some resources that I highlighted in tonight's call were the goal sheet, the calendars, the activity tracker, the contact sheet. The hostess promotion will be coming in a few minutes. And then also just a reminder that we do have party themes available. I have some pictures here about Paperly Party in your PJs, Paperly Wine and Cheese Party. These may be appealing for January party themes. Also available at all times is your upline leader and me as a resource to brainstorm and ask questions and share. And then I have to close with a quote. I like this one. Make a plan and then be flexible and open to take inspired actions as well. So as you work on your Paperly business, you may get suddenly inspired. I know many of you have said that you're suddenly inspired in the middle of the night, and that's always fun, by new ideas. So I encourage you to try these ideas and then reflect on your action. And I'm confident you'll move your business forward in 2014. So I want to thank you again for joining the training. And with that said, I'd like to turn it back over to Jay, who will share some final thoughts and announce the promotions for January.
Great. Thank you so much, Dee Dee. So, 2 surprises, or 1 surprise, 1 promotion. First surprise, I guess, is the starter kit promotion. We tried this last year. It worked incredibly successful, and we're going to try it again this year. And again, I have the utmost confidence that it will be successful this year as well. Your consultants have, your prospects have the opportunity to earn a free starter kit. It's effective immediately, and it continues all the way through the end of January. So we've extended the time for which this starter kit promotion is available. When one purchases a starter kit, they can earn up to a $99 rebate, so their full investment into the kit, when their personal sales volume, their PSV, exceeds $1,000 by the end of the first quarter. So they basically have, from the time they started through the end of March, to earn $1,000. Now, if they can't achieve that, I think they can, but if they can't achieve that, they also have the opportunity to earn up to $50 of their starter kit back if they exceed $500 in PSV, or $25 of their starter kit back if they exceed $200 in PSV, again, by the end of March. So it's a pretty easy starter kit refund or rebate to earn, at least the $25, if not all the way up to the $99. We did a lot of investigation of those consultants that are successful, and the $1,000 over a 3-month time period is incredibly doable. This promotion is currently available using the link here, and it will be available within the virtual office as soon as possible. It's the perfect time for your potential recruits to join Paperly, not just because of the promotion, but because with the new year upon us, now is the time for them to tap into those 2014 dreams of being their own boss, of financial independence, of creativity, of tapping into that long dormant creativity, whatever it might be. So we're very excited about the confluence of the new year and the starter kit promotion. We also have a great January hostess promotion that we are going to share with you now. And again, this will be shared in the virtual office as soon as possible. The January hostess promotion is that a hostess of a Paperly party earns a free Paperly calendar, a $24.95 savings. Very appropriate given it's the new year, and therefore with New Year's we need new calendars. The hostess can choose from any of Paperly's 4 calendar designs, be it the seasonal calendar, the modern calendar, the monogram calendar, or the preppy calendar. Again, the promotion is currently available to be viewed from this URL, the PDF as shown, as well as it will be highlighted in all the social media activities and in the virtual office as soon as possible. So with that, we are going to go ahead and conclude the recording of tonight's conversation.